Have you ever wondered why we shiver when it's cold? It's a common experience, yet one that's often overlooked. But behind this simple reaction lies a fascinating scientific explanation. Our bodies are intricately designed, with mechanisms in place to protect us from the elements. Shivering is just one of these, a response to colder temperatures that's more than just an uncomfortable quiver. It's a testament to our body's amazing ability to adapt and survive. So let's dive into the science behind the shivers. Our body, in many ways, functions like a thermostat. Just as a thermostat maintains a certain temperature in your home, your body works tirelessly to keep an optimal temperature of around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. This is vital for the optimal functioning of our cells and organs. At the helm of this temperature regulation is a small part of your brain called the hypothalamus. This tiny but mighty organ is the body's thermostat. It continuously checks your body's temperature and makes adjustments to ensure it stays within a safe range. The hypothalamus is like a vigilant guardian, always on the lookout for any changes in temperature. It sends signals to various parts of your body, prompting them to spring into action whenever it senses a deviation from the norm. So what happens when this thermostat senses a drop in temperature? Enter the shivers, our body's ingenious strategy to combat the cold. When the temperature plunges, the hypothalamus, essentially our body's thermostat, springs into action. It sends signals to our muscles, prompting them to contract and relax rapidly. This rapid-fire movement might seem like a mere inconvenience, an uncomfortable jittering, but it's so much more than that. It is, in fact, a finely tuned biological process known as thermogenesis. The word thermo refers to heat, and genesis to creation, so thermogenesis is literally the creation of heat. As our muscles contract and relax, they generate heat to counteract the cold. It's like having a built-in heater that kicks in just when you need it. This is the shivering response, a remarkable survival mechanism that has helped humans endure harsh winters and icy environments for thousands of years. But is shivering the only way our body fights the cold? Interestingly, shivering is just one of the ways our body tries to stay warm, but there's more to it. Our bodies have other clever tricks up their sleeves. Allow me to introduce you to vasoconstriction, a fancy term that simply means the narrowing of blood vessels. This process reduces blood flow to the skin, helping to minimize heat loss. Another response you might be familiar with is goosebumps. You've probably noticed your skin prickling in cold weather. That's your body raising tiny bumps, known as piloerection, to trap a layer of air for insulation. Clever, isn't it? And then there's the increase in metabolic rate. When it's cold, your body works harder to produce heat, revving up the metabolic engine. This means you're burning more energy, which in turn generates more heat. So now you know, our bodies are quite smart when it comes to dealing with the cold. So the next time you shiver, remember it's your body doing its job. It's fascinating how our body works, isn't it? How the hypothalamus, our internal thermostat, detects changes in temperature and initiates the shivering response to generate heat. And it doesn't stop there. Besides shivering, our body has other strategies to cope with the cold, like constricting blood vessels to retain heat. So when you're bundled up in your winter gear, remember this little science lesson. Stay warm, stay curious, and remember, science is everywhere, even in a simple shiver.